Time for Hrudey's Take. And Kelly, obviously Carey Price in Montreal and Frederik Andersen under the gun here in Toronto.
Well, it's interesting when you watch a goalie, and one of the frustrating things about the position, Ron, is that you just can't work harder and make your eyes see the puck any clearer. That's the problem with Andersen right now. I talked in the pregame show, I don't like some of his crease movements also. Craig Simpson showed some of the goals getting scored on, but his reaction really kind of worries me a little bit. In this one, it looked like it might have even hit his glove if he would have just stayed put, but he's getting beat very easily. And again, if you watch his head and his eyes, he's not tracking the puck very well right now, and it's usually always tied to confidence. Now, the problem for the Leafs is that they're playing in San Jose on Monday, so it's not like tomorrow he can go on the ice and start to work on some of these little things, because that's all it is. And right now it's a grind for him, and you think of the big save he made with 5 seconds left in the period. And even though he makes a great save, and I'm sure he feels like he dodged a bullet, more importantly, if you watch some of his crease movements here, he looks kind of jittery, like he's not really all that comfortable right now. Give him lots of credit for battling, but oftentimes it's body language, it's eyes, and situational things where you really look at it closely and you go, that's not the kind of guy that we're used to watching here in Toronto, because he's such a good goaltender and such a battler, but right now it's just not coming naturally.
Mike's eyes and his eyes are really telling in that particular sequence. Here's your book. It's your beautiful Kirsty McClellan Day is the author who obviously I conspired with on a couple of books and loved working with Kirsty. So tell me, what's been the highlight? You've been selling books, signing books?
Well, you know what, Ron? This is about relationships in hockey. I think that's what it really boils down to. I had some really great ones. I even share a couple stories about relationships that unfortunately didn't turn out all that well. And to me, I thought of you and some of the honesty in your books. I thought of Caitlin and the honesty. So I really thought that I had to share everything about what I was going through, certain situations, especially 92-93 versus LA, or versus Montreal.
Caitlin and I both experienced severe anxiety. Me about the same age as Caitlin went through it, and you've done a lot of work in that regard, which is brilliant. So there it is. Calling the shots. Kelly's ups and downs and rebounds, his life in the game of hockey. In stores now.